School's kitchen has been put under control. Firefighters are on location, and those are the pictures that we are getting there. We understand that as we speak, there are 3 fire engines on location as firefighters work tirelessly to control the fire. This, of course, is a boarding school. The students are safe, and therefore we here at Citizen TV can authoritatively confirm and report that there have been no injuries, no casualties have been reported, and therefore parents should remain calm. This fire broke out within the school's kitchen, but the children that are currently within the school's compound are safe. That is what we can report to you at this moment. 3 fire engines on location, firefighters on location, controlling that fire that broke out within the school's kitchen shortly after 9 p.m. this evening. And those are the pictures we're getting. As you can see, the firefighters are on location.
The information. Gather for me as much as you can.
And just to reassure our viewers, particularly the parents who, or relatives or guardians that may have children that are currently students at the St. George's Girls' School here in Nairobi, there have been no injuries, no casualties. There's been no victim of this fire that broke out. As we know of now, all the children in that school are safe. The fire broke out within the school's kitchen, and therefore, of course, the school's administration is calling for calm as our cameras bring you images from that school fire, which is very near our offices here, our communications center, which is on Dennis Pritt Road, St. George's Girls' School, just a few blocks away from our communications center here. And from what we can report from the ground, from our reporter on the ground, Francis Gashuri, we understand that the fire is dying down because there is, of course, very heavy presence from firefighters who are currently fighting that fire. This is in no way, of course, related to what we saw last week at the Moi Girls' School. That was a totally different scenario. Here, the fire has broken out within the kitchen, the school's kitchen. We will get more details surrounding what could have caused this fire. Firefighters are on location, and from the pictures you saw earlier, of course, you can see that the fire is being put under control. The fire is being controlled by the firefighters that are present there, and we will continue to bring you those images as we get them. As we continue to keep an eye, of course, on this school, which is currently in session. The children are currently in session within the school, but there have been no reported fatalities or injuries or casualties for that matter. All the children are reported to be safe. All the boarders within this, that is a boarding school, are reported to be safe. The fire dying down, as you can see, and therefore, of course, we as Citizen TV calling on our viewers, parents, guardians, indeed teachers, and the entire fraternity that may be in any way associated with this school to remain calm, as we have reported this fire broke out within the school's kitchen. Francis Gashure is on location. Francis, tell us more about what is happening where you are at. As we can see, there are firefighters on location. We understand this fire broke out within the school's kitchen. Please give us more details on what exactly the state of affairs is there and what might have caused this fire.
Thank you very much, and good evening to you. Not a very good evening here at St. George's Secondary School here in Nairobi County. This is Gagureti North Constituency. Yes, a fire broke out at St. George's Secondary School, but it is at the school kitchen, so I can confirm that the students of St. George's Secondary School are safe. The fire broke out in the kitchen. Firefighters from the Nairobi County government and other private entities that offer security services as well as firefighting services have been able to rush here, and the fire is almost contained. As you can see on the TVs, the firemen busy at work trying to put down the fire, and yes, it's an attempt to try and salvage the situation. A lot of smoke here, Lillian, and definitely all efforts being made towards trying to put out the fire. But as I said earlier, I can confirm that the fire did not affect any other part of the school except the kitchen. For now, it remains unclear what the cause of the fire could have been. And of course, the critical efforts now being made towards putting out the fire. Remember, this school is a popular school, and the firefighters are, for now, trying to remove the gas cylinders around the kitchen, and so basically also trying to make sure that the stores, the fire does not spread to the stores where food is stored, and basically to try and ensure that the fire is contained as well as well as it is possible, and all efforts being made towards that direction, Lillian. So basically, let's confirm for now that St. George's Secondary School, yes, a fire broke out, but in the kitchen area, all efforts being made, firefighters doing the best they can to put out the fire, but it has not spread to any other part of the school. So the parents, guardians and teachers can stay calm for now because the situation has been contained. We're trying to find our way around to give you as many pictures as possible of this situation. Firefighters busy at work, as I told you earlier, and the effort now being made towards trying to contain the situation.
Wewe nani? Uni nani? Presha huko kwa gari. Hiyo gari ya pande ile. Presha kubwa.
Lillian, concerted efforts, as I told you earlier, to ensure that the firefighters can do the best they can in this current situation. Helter-skelter, everybody at work here.
And you can imagine the type of panic that this would cause to parents out there, imagining that their children are within, that school. They are boarders. Good that you've clarified that indeed all the children that are boarding in that school are safe. But we also know that in boarding facilities, it would be expected that there are teachers or members of the administration that reside within the school. Have you been able to talk to any of them just to get a feel of what they're saying and indeed who is taking care of the children? I suppose they've learned that there's been a fire. Have you been able to talk to any teacher that may be residing within the school's premises or any member of the school administration?
Lillian, when the fire broke out, the immediate effort was to try and make sure that, first of all, the students are safe, and all the teaching and non-teaching staff, especially those who reside around the school, the first effort was to make sure that the children are safe. And so the situation is received now to try and contain the fire. And the students have been contained in their dormitories and other areas of residence. And so the same situation also happening to teachers who reside here and also other members of staff in this school, basically trying to contain the situation, ensuring that the students do not panic so much, remembering that such fires become a serious situation, especially in schools. And because the fire has been contained, especially in the kitchen, The students now being kept calm, being contained to try and save the situation. But the fire, Lillian, as you can see on your screen, has been contained for now. The firefighters trying to put out the final touches in terms of ensuring that the fire is completely extinguished, so that it doesn't have the risk of spreading to other parts of the school. And so the safety first, Lillian, for the students, safety first for the teachers, safety first for other teaching staff here in the school, and as the situation is contained by the firefighters.
Voice of